Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hi, Diella. Good morning, Lament Butterfly, Mischief Maker. How are we? Happy Sunday. Hello, Vengeance. Happy Sunday. Guys, if you're watching me over on YouTube, make sure you're on live chat and not on top chat. How is everybody today? The bot seems to be working pretty well, which I'm glad because you never know with the friggin' bot. What's up, Deadwalk? Still recuperating. Yeah, you had a rough friggin' week. Friday at 4 a.m. you were off of work. Good, whatever it is. I feel you. I got a headache brewing right here. Like it's not there yet, but I can feel it creeping up. Like you know what I mean? How are you, Deadwalk? Good morning, guys. Got my coffee here. Look, my board is now easier to read. Yeah, you guys can see that. We need some juju for Zacho Green and his family. I'm not going to say why. I'm going to let, if Zach wants to say why, I will let him. But we definitely need a lot of prayers and good energy towards Zacho Green and his family. You worked from 3:30 p.m. Friday to 4 a.m. yesterday morning. That is some shit, Mischief. What the fuck? Hello, Don. Good morning. Hopefully you can get to rest today, Mischief. I just read an article that left me astounded. It reeked odd first world problems. Oh, Deadwalk, what was it about? Sinus headaches are the worst, yeah. It's really warm, getting warm here today. We're going to be +3 after minus fucking 30, and it's just a real piss off. Deadwalk, your evil is only 37%. Holy shit. Thank you for the juju for Zacho Green. You're doing good. Finally able to catch your streams. I was super busy with medical shit. No worries. I hope everything is going okay for you, Vengeance. I don't know what's up with Deadwalk's evil, but let me see mine. Yes, I am an evil bitch today. Oh, Lament, look at us. We're twinsies. Some lady refused to buy an iPhone 16 because they couldn't transfer her TikTok data. All right, definitely first world problems. Mischief Maker, WTF with that 22%. We are evil twinsies, Lament. Let's cheers to that. I'm going to go hide in the corner. I hope you get to rest today, Mischief. I really, really do. That's exhausting. 3 p.m. yesterday to 4 a.m. today. But I do hope everyone's having a good Sunday. She does know that TikTok holds her data and not the phone, right? Most likely not, Diella. Most likely not. A lot of people are really dumb or ignorant to the fact about their phones. It astounds me on how much ignorance is actually out there. You're having beef jerky and a light monster? Nice. How are you feeling, Don? I know on Friday you weren't feeling all that great. How are you feeling today? Oh, I got some good news. I finished the first half of my little horror short. I finished it yesterday. The grand spawning is the opening star. I'm pretty friggin' excited. I got to do a little bit of editing. I got to do some recording today. Then some editing, more editing. I got to create a voice and then I can fully edit, put it together, and hopefully it'll be out for Monday. I was wanting it Sunday night, but I think I'm being a little too ambitious. Yeah, I forget how willfully ignorant some people can be. Yeah, 100%. I'm glad you're feeling a bit better, Dawn. Hello, Moon over Miami. Happy Sunday. How are you? Yeah, that's what she claims. An Apple employee told her. Yeah, I find a lot of people are very ignorant about a lot of things, just life in general. It kind of makes me wonder, how do you continue breathing? And I gather if they had to manually breathe and their body didn't do it for them automatically, we probably would have less population. I love the emotes over there, Moon over Miami. Thank you very much. Thank you. And this is, let me just take a look. Is this our Oh shit, this is our last Sunday over for January. Holy shitballs, we're already headed into February. Wow. Oh my lord. That is definitely insane. This year is already blink of an eye and we're already in February. Shit. Yeah, this is the last Sunday in January. Um Surprised. But to pass on the new phone, and she says stuck with her current phone over a social media app. Oh, that's 100% disgusting, Deadwalk. 100%. People were buying new phones for thousands of dollars because it had the TikTok app on it. They were stupid, obviously, because they got ripped off. However, there were people, I saw it on Twitter, there were people out there buying phones when Twitter was banned, when TikTok was banned for like a day. People were buying phones for thousands, and I mean thousands of dollars because the TikTok app was still on there. Like, WTF? Hello, Aaron. How are you? Happy Sunday. I mean, if she's that addicted and that dumb, I don't feel any sympathy. No, I don't feel any sympathy at all, Lament. 1,500 for a new phone is crazy stupid. I know, right? I mean, phones are expensive as they are. My daughter just got herself a new phone, but she's on a contract. That phone was like $1,340, but it was a brand spanking new phone, like a new model. These iPhones that they were selling were not new models. They were not like brand spanking new iPhones. Better admit when people are that stupid. I do not feel bad about somebody taking advantage of them. No, you should educate yourself. Knowledge is power. Education is very important. And learning to research for yourself and critical thinking. I find critical thinking very, very scarce. And people just follow the norms. Prime example, I have a tweet that I seen on Twitter made by a big political figure. Hello, Prophets, darling. How are you? Fuck that. I ain't spending thousands for a damn phone. No, me neither, Vengeance. But here's an example of what I mean. Hello, Macabre. People are sheep. And this is what I mean by this. A big political figure posted on Twitter stating that Canada has free healthcare. And the word free blows my fucking mind. This big political figure, no, it's not your current president. This big political figure is spreading misinformation about Canada, how our healthcare is free. Our healthcare isn't free. We pay some of the highest taxes in the world. We pay for our healthcare. We pay, trust me, my taxes are fucking insane. And we have some of the highest taxes in the world. Think about that, in the world. And it's disgusting. Our medical waits for hospitals are anywhere from 16 to 24 hours. We do not have family doctors. You do not have a family doctor here. And if you do, you're lucky as fuck. You wait for an appointment at a walk-in clinic for 3 hours. That's with an appointment. And yeah, if you need a specialist, you wait a year and a half, like I do, for a specialist. If you have non-life-threatening surgery, you're up to 7 years for wait. It's not free, guys. It's not free. Yes, plus we pay a monthly healthcare extended premiums. Exactly. But that's what I mean by people are sheep, because so many people believed exactly that because some political figure stated so. And all these hundreds and thousands of comments, and I'm shaking my head. I'm like, whatever happened to critical thinking? Research for yourself. You know, if there's not an app for it, some people can't figure it out. And that's super sad. Prophets, how are you liking Meld Studios? Good morning, Mar. How are you? How was work this weekend? Your one and only Saturday. I noticed that should have wait to buy a new phone. I don't buy new phones. If I don't do new phones, I'll buy my phone right out because I don't do contracts either. And I'll hold on to my phone until it literally can't work anymore. It depends on whether you consider the fact that you don't have to pay out of pocket. That's not free. It's not free at all because I pay out of pocket. It comes off of my paycheck, every paycheck. So it's definitely not free. It's out of my pocket. It's right off my paycheck. Every time I get paid twice a month. It's off of my paycheck, and it's large amounts. So it's just paying out of pocket. You know what I mean? Hello, Quindy. It's freaking beautiful. Thanks for that mention. No worries, Profits. I'm using Meld Studios part-time. I thought waiting 3 months for a necessary but not emergency surgery was brutal. You wait years. I waited over 7 years for my ACL reconstruction. I had to use a cane for several years. Not bad, was slow as hell. Didn't work too much. Well, that's nice though, right? It is vengeance. Media literacy is completely ignored. Definitely, Macabre. Profits, I see you over on YouTube. Thank you. Yes, you can interact with Boris as well, guys. Boris is an interactive bat. Hopefully he's not backwards. But if you want, yeah, Boris the Horus. If you want, there is Boris commands. You can squish his face, spook him, sonar, make him sleep, head pat, love. You can feed him. All sorts of fun stuff. We pay whether we go or not. Yes, Serial is right. So whether or not you go to the doctor, you're paying, right? Everyone forgets about that. You guys go to the doctor, you pay. We pay whether or not we're going. We need Paul Asteroids to wipe us all out. Paul Asteroid? I don't think we really need to. No, I don't, Emma Horn. How are you? Did you have a different name? Good morning. I buy refurbished phones when I go looking for a new to me phone refurbished. Gets tested better than the newer phones. Nice, Mischief. Heavy and I, when we bought our phones, we have the Samsung FE. I don't remember. Anyway, several years ago, we bought them outright. I don't like contracts. I fucking hate contracts. So if I can afford buying my phone straight out, then I just do it. I don't do contracts. Fuck them. But yeah, you can buy refurbished. There's nothing wrong with refurbished, Mischief Maker. Nah, Boris is a good boy. My Carlo is a bit of a ladies' bat. Ask her about who he was hanging out with last night. Yeah, Carlo is a little bit of a ladies' bat. I've seen Carlo. We were just talking about an example of sheep and no critical thinking. I'm hoping that my iPhone 13 lasts forever because it's a 13 and that's your favorite number. Nice. I wait until Boost has phones on sale. I bought my last one for $300. That was a $300 phone for $25. Nice. You buy your computers refurbished too? How old is I don't have an iPhone. So how old is iPhone 13? Like how many years old is it? Is it like 5 years old, 2 years old? I always buy Samsung. I'm a Samsung kind of gal. Android. It's 4 years old, Aaron. Nice. Samsung Galaxy A10 Plus. My youngest had or has that phone, I think. We waited until a carrier had a good deal to get ours. Yeah. Yeah, you fix cell phones, Aaron. Is that what you do? 13, I'm on 12. Oh, Profits is on 12. What film are we talking about today? So today, when we start CCOH, we're going to be discussing an underrated horror meta/a comedy called You Might Be the Killer. This is one of my favorite meta horror comedy films, and it's a love letter, a true love letter to the slasher genre. We watched it Saturday evening at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. If anybody wants to watch the CCOH movies with us, we always watch them on Saturday night at 6 p.m. And it's always the movie that I'm going to be deep diving, because sometimes people have never heard of the movie that I'm talking about, and I want them to have a bit of a connection to that movie. So if they've seen it, whether they liked it or not, the information I give them resonates with them instead of somebody not seeing a movie and not understanding it fully what's going on, right? Yeah, my business sells retro gaming and fixed electronics. Nice, Aaron. Where is your business? Advertise yourself a little bit. Where is your business based out of, Aaron? What state? You don't have to say specifically where, but we have a lot of Americans in here, and maybe one of them might be in your area, maybe looking for a retro gaming or a phone fixing. You just never know. Zombie Nation, he actually has a business as well, and I shout him out all the time when he comes in, that in case someone is in his area that needs their heating fixed, he's a HVAC. So you just never know if there's somebody here that's within the area that may need your business. Brentwood Game Exchange in North California. Nice. So if anybody is in California and looking for a phone need your phone fixed, or you want some retro gaming gear, then Aaron over at Brentwood Games Exchange in North California is going to be your guy. Get those limbs, guys. They're going to be resetting here, and I will be seeing who the leader is. If you want to do exclamation point leader in the chat, you'll see who is leading. Now, we can take our mods out because our mods are separate. They get something separate. So, like Mr. Ake OG and Deadwalk. Oh, Maeve is in the running. Nice. Unless make a power move. Right? Make a power move. I handed out Streamloots. Streamloots cards are in there. You get free limbs with Streamloots cards, guys. Like 50,000, 100,000. That's why Ake is so high. Ake is so high up there is because he uses his limbs cards. I know I'm dragging ass in the limbs department. It's all good. By the way, I found an artist who does badass horror art. He did a portrait of the man who laughs, which is the character who inspired the design for Joker. Nice, Vengeance. That's pretty cool. Nice limbs. So, limbs quickly over on the Twitch side of things. Actively chatting gives you limbs every 5 minutes. Being in just lurking gives you limbs if you do exclamation point morgue in the chat every 30 minutes. And you can do it. You can look if you have Streamloots. Look in the Discord if you are a subscriber over on, if you're a sub on Twitch or on YouTube or anywhere really, because you can use those cards over on YouTube. Look at the Discord in the Undead or in sponsor section. There's free Streamloots in there. You just have to go and grab them and then open them up. Nice. Look at you guys. Look at you guys go. What are your plans? Cereal, are you making breakfast? Heavy made breakfast for me this morning. Bacon and eggs. It was actually pretty damn good. You're welcome, Aaron. You're welcome. I mean, part of a community, right? And if there might be somebody in your area that could use your business, why not, right? I mean, nothing is better than word of mouth. Bacon and eggs. Yeah, heavy made me bacon and eggs this morning. It was delicious. We give Loki the bacon grease, and he just loves it. I'm like, he'll eat his food, but he won't like eat all of his food because he just eats it and then whatever and fucks off. But you put bacon grease in that shit, he'll try to eat the whole bowl. We don't give him a lot of bacon grease because that's bad. He gets bacon grease on like a monthly basis because it's really good for their fur. The fats that are in the bacon grease. What does everybody have planned for the rest of your Sunday? I saved my bacon grease after filtering it to cook with. Oh, nice profits. The husband-shaped object made a very expired milk and 2-month-old fudge for breakfast. Ooh, oh God, that's not good. $7 carton of eggs here. If my grandmother hadn't already passed, she'd probably have a stroke. Yeah, our eggs are about close to $10. Nope, I went to work this morning. What the fuck? You're at work, Cereal? You went to work this morning. Matea's already at dance, so I'm just hanging out doing laundry and trying to find Floyd, the ninja on MK1. He's a pink ninja secret fight. Oh, nice. I think I was on YouTube and I seen a video for that. Late night, watching Open 24 Hours. Open 24 Hours is a really good movie. Really good movie. No plans for the rest of the day. Oh, remember I told you I watched another movie on Friday and I couldn't remember what movie it was? It was Gerald's Game. You guys haven't seen Gerald's Game? Do it. I thought it was really good. It's a Mike Flanagan film from the Flanagan universe, so definitely check it out if you like Flanagan films, Flanagan TV shows. Cereal is responsible adult. It's creepy. It's really creepy. That's how responsible he actually is. It's kind of gross. You know, new moon, January 29th for those who do ceremonies. Nice, Macabre. Hello, Wickedy. How are you? So the chickens next door, you guys know my neighbor has chickens, right? So during the winter time, they've been inside of our house because it's too effing cold out for them, right? So now they're out because today is going to be a nice day. Yesterday wasn't so bad. It was -5 yesterday. So she brought the chickens out. Loki hates birds. I don't know what it is about birds, but he wants to murderize a bird very, like, so bad. Anyways, the chickens are out. He hears their clucking, quack, 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 all over the place. He's like, where is this shit coming from? And he's inside the house now in my big bay window that goes into the backyard. And he is looking around. He finally sees a chicken move. Big ass dog paws on the fucking window, straight up barking. He then decides he has to go outside, goes outside, is trying to jump the railing because the chicken is sitting there. Now she has 4 chickens and the chicken is sitting there. It's clucking away and he's, oh my God, he had a fucking dog boner. It was so gross. I'm like, Loki, put that away and get in the house. Yeah, Fuso was here. Gerald's Game was an amazing story. Haven't seen the film? Oh, see the film, Lament. It's good. Oh, Stephen King property. It's a book I'll never read again. Oh, really, DL? I have never read the book. But yes, holy shit, the look in his face, like he saw those chickens and he's like, yes, bitch, let me at them. Working, feeding guinea pigs and Marvel Rivals, just waiting for a Blade to be, oh, nice, Aaron. So you're waiting for Blade for April. You're okay, Wickedy? I got a question. I will only look if it got your approval. The 1991 movie Popcorn. Definitely check out the movie Popcorn. Definitely. He did. He had. It was so gross. He's standing up on his hind legs. So I have my deck and then I have a railing, right? He is standing up on hind legs. He's tall. He's a tall dog when he stands up on his hind legs. He's probably shoulder height, if not a bit taller on me when he stands up. And oh my God, it was disgusting. And he's barking and he is trying to get over there. He's been thinking about jumping on the chair because he has a chair outside as well that he likes to sit on and ponder doggy life. I have a picture of it. It's cute. So he sits on, he's been looking at his chair and then the deck railing. And you can tell he's thinking, can I fucking do this? You can see it. And I yell at him. So I move his chair back. I don't really yell at him. I say, don't do that, Loki. I pull his chair back a bit further so that leap is a little bit more impossible. But this motherfucker looks at his chair and you can see him putting 2 and 2 together. He looks at his chair. He looks at the railing. He looks over at the neighbor's fence, looks at the chair again, and I'm like, nah, we're not having Super Dog fly over the fucking fence because that's the last thing I need is a dog breaking his leg or something trying to hop the goddamn fence. So I pull his chair back underneath the kitchen window now, so it's a bit more intimidating for that jump. Michael Myers' murder boner is canon, as is Loki's now, apparently. Yeah, the story of my life with a big male dog. I will tell you, it's been gross lately. Been gross. He's 9 months old. I've never had a big dog like on my own before. I prefer small dogs. But yeah, I got a new iPhone. You got a new phone, by the way, Rio. This is unbelievable. iPhone 12. Nice, Wickedy. I'm glad you like your phone. As if you're next to me, the volume is crazy. It's always nice to have a good phone. Like, it really is. So who here has seen You Might Be the Killer? We're going to do our tarot card reading, and then we're going to dive into You Might Be the Killer. But I'm kind of curious, besides those who watched with me last night, who has seen You Might Be the Killer? All right, the 4 of Fire is our first card. Happy home life is the energy. The successful completion of a project is on the horizon. If you didn't already finish it, now you will be finishing this project. There's a lot of contentment, peace, and abundance surrounding your life right now, which is really good. Do you have to clean inside his? No, he does it. He does it for himself. He does it for himself. I won't be doing that shit. The next card is the 8 of Fire, another fire card. These are really good cards. These are action cards. These things are getting in motion for you. The events are going to move fast. So going into this week, don't be too fretful if your week starts moving quickly. Things start coming at you a bit faster. Delays are actually over. However, don't forget to breathe because it can get a little crazy. Yeah, this card is letting you know delays are over. Delays are over. There's no more delays. It's going to start coming at you. Many things are going to go on at once. You have the power to juggle it. You really do. You just got to remember to breathe. Our next card is the 10 of water, so we've got some emotions going on here. Definitely, you will have trustworthy relationships surrounding you this week as well. So if you ever need someone to lean on or get some information from, some experience from, some knowledge from, talk about the little Beastmaster. Here he is. This is a good card for that. Your emotional needs are going to be met this week as well. And our last card is the Page of Water. So good. We've got action and emotions in our cards today. And these are all really good things going into the new week. The Page of Water is going to be an energy that's surrounding you this week. It's going to be intuitive. You're going to have sensitivity. You're going to be artistic. It's going to be friendly. This is a really good vibe, a good energy that's going to surround you this week. For some of us, there's going to be a new person entering your life. This new person is going to have these traits about them. They're going to be very intuitive, super friendly, and sometimes that friendliness can be taken out of context and thinking that they're flirting with you, but they're not. They're just super friendly people. For some of us, our relationship, whether romantic or friendship, is going to go to the next level. This is a person that's going to be able to help you out, be there for you, and possibly help you go into a next level. Looks like the rune polls were pretty hardcore. Nice, nice. Nothing beats clearing a dog's blocked anal glands for grossness. Yeah, no, I have someone do that. Every time I hear the word delay, I think of Keir Dulley. Really? Hello, Ace. How are you? How are you feeling? Only thing worse than that I know is Kitten with, oh my Lord. Yeah, that would be horrible. How are your kittens doing, by the way, Lament? Yeah, there's been a lot of cancer draws going that way too. Nice, Macabre. This is just validation that everything is going in the right direction. Things are starting to move quick. The delays are over. Stuff is starting to happen. I'm not doing too bad. Thanks, Ra. I hope you're well. I am fabulous. Can we do some juju for Ace as well? Haha. There we go. As some of you know, Ace was recently in a small accident. Thankfully, he is okay. He a little banged up and bruised, but he is okay. And I believe you're home now, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that sucks. It hurts. It sucks being injured on any level. And we do have an ad that's going to be happening before we start Coffee Chat of Horror, so I'm not going to start it right away. We're going to wait. They're doing great. Hansel and Gretel have an application, and Kermit the Scaby Baby is slowly becoming less crunchy. That's amazing, Lament. If you guys don't know, Lament she is an earth angel. She works at a rescue where they rescue kitties. People are horrible to some of these cats and drop them off, and some of them are flea infested scabies, that they have all sorts of issues with them. Some of them come in with life-threatening infections, and her team, where they are in Florida, to help take care of these cats. Oh, Mickey, I remember you. Yes, I remember you now. I remember the name Mickey. Yeah, back in the day, many years back. Yeah, you're home. They couldn't have kept me in the hospital even if they tried. Yeah. Thank you for the Juju for Ace, guys. Thank you over on YouTube as well for the Juju for Ace. This ad is going to start soon, so then we'll dive into You Might Be the Killer. I don't know why, but I was looking at Children of the Corn the other day, Ree, and it scared me. Children of the Corn? Yeah, creepy children. Yeah, creepy children suck. They are scary. They are creepy. Nothing is creepier than a fucking child in a horror movie. Just do you want to punt them. But yeah, that makes a good horror movie though. Wickedy, have you seen You Might Be the Killer? If you're looking for a new movie to check out You Might Be the Killer. It's a horror comedy. It's a meta horror comedy. It's pretty good. It's got some good acting in it. And a lot of homage to horror. And it's a love letter to slashers. It is a slasher. It is a love letter to slashers. It's a horror comedy. And it's really funny on how this movie was made. A minute and 11 seconds with this ad over on Twitch, and then once that's done, we'll dive into CCOH. We have the trailer for you. I also have information on where you can find this movie. Last night, I couldn't get it to play on the site that I was watching it on, so I had to rent it from YouTube. But you're able to rent it from YouTube. You can look at Tubi for it. I doubt it's on Tubi. I do know it's on Apple TV and Google Play, which Google Play is YouTube. So you can rent it on YouTube for $4.99. That's Canadian. I'm not sure what it is in American. But you can check it out there, or you can check it out on Apple TV. I'm thinking about doing one of those Myers Houses experience this year. Ooh, are you gonna record it? That would be interesting. The Merkins were doing an interactive paranormal experience over on their YouTube channel. It's pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. They brought you through the whole experience that they were dealing with. Thanks, Deadwalk, for the Merkins. I introduced the grandbaby to the Merkins, by the way, yesterday. I think she's old enough, and she loved them. Thanks. Now that ad is over, we'll dive into CCOH. I saw an interesting interview with John Carpenter the other day. He said that he didn't like his 1980 movie, The Fog. A lot of directors don't like quite a bit of their movies, believe it or not. I might do a few things. They're doing Halloween Kills in Wilmington, and you get a Q&A with Dr. Loomis. Oh, nice. Very cool. All right, guys, let's dive into CCOH.
Who likes scary movies and coffee?
The following show is based on research on horror movies and what goes on behind the scenes of your favorite scary movies. HORDE Entertainment or ReAnimateHer is not responsible for the macabre and horror that you are about to witness. Viewer discretion is advised.
Haha, that disclaimer. I love that disclaimer. By the way, the voice, not the female voice, but the voice in the beginning that says, "Do you like coffee?" That is Nerdy Hillbilly doing a voice work for me when I was creating the intro and disclaimer for Coffee Chat of Horrors. I just figured I'd tell you guys that. So you say that's why Spielberg is tinkering with his? Yeah. A lot of directors don't like their movies, but on that note, good morning, Daywalkers. I am ReAnimateHer, your queen of horror, and this is Coffee Chat of Horrors, the only horror show that takes its coffee like it's magic, and that is black. Today's screams come from Twitter, actually, a Twitter thread that was written by Sam Sykes and Chuck Wending in You Might Be the Killer. So buckle up, my ghouls, as we traverse the realms that nightmares are made of. And you heard that right. You Might Be the Killer started out as a Twitter thread. Really cool on how this movie was created. But before we dive into that, You Might Be the Killer was released in 2018, direct-to-home video. Director Brett Simmons, writers Thomas P. Vitale, Brett Simmons, and Sam Sykes. The estimated budget was $1.3 million US. Hi. Sorry for the intrusion. Don't bite me, buddy. Estimated budget was $1.3 million US, and the home market right to video was $664,000, which didn't really cover the budget, the estimated budget of $1.3 million. It went direct to video. I'm not 100% sure why it didn't get a theatrical release. However, I think that's where a lot of people didn't get to see this movie because it went right to video. The acceptable squirreling, right? Hello, Sailor. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Okay, so before we watch the trailer, I'm going to dive into the plot a little bit here. The plot is about a camp counselor suffering from blackouts finds himself surrounded by murder victims. He turns to his horror movie enthusiast friend for advice and struggles with the idea that he may be, in fact, the killer. So, It is a fun horror comedy. It is very meta. So if you go and check it out, I'd love to hear what you thought about it. Let me know. You're still recovering. Fever is down, but not gone. Taking off work. Yeah, you better take off work. You need to get 100%. Sailor is also pretty sick, guys. She's got a pretty nasty flu. So some juju in the chat for her would be awesome as well. A lot of Horde members need some friggin' juju today. Okay, we are gonna dive into the trailer. So let's get on that. Let me know if you guys can't hear it, and then I will make it louder. And that is you. Oh, there we go. That is You Might Be the Killer. It is a fun love letter to the slasher genre. Oh, there are a couple of Joss Whedon albums in here. Nice. Yeah. Check it out. Check out You Might Be the Killer. It's definitely a fun, it's a fun slasher. It is definitely a love letter to the slasher genre. Bloody Axe Wound should be hitting Shudder in the next couple of months, if not sooner. Yes. My Bloody Axe Wound, a little squirrel here. Bloody Axe Wound is literally another love letter to the slasher genre, horror comedy that I fucking loved it. I thought it was great. Oh, well, happy birthday, M. Hello, Speedy. Happy Sunday. Happy birthday, M. Horn. Serial, M. Horn was Mickey. You remember Mickey? Okay, so we know the plot, and now we're gonna tell you why this movie was based off of a Twitter thread. So the writer Sam Sykes jokingly tweeted about a camping trip with a crazy serial killer on the loose, which sparked a conversation with Chuck Wending that led to this film. They were on Twitter. So Sam was going on a camping trip, and he wrote that he was headed out on a camping trip. Chuck said something back in a comment, and then he said, yeah, there's with a crazy serial killer on the loose. And that whole thing started this movie. The three people got together and started writing the entire story of You Might Be the Killer. And that's how it was concepted, which I thought was really cool, that it was concepted from a Twitter thread. Yeah, I do, Mickey, I do. If you do ! Discord, you'll be able to go into the Discord right there. So a little bit of background on the director. The director, Brett Simmons, also directed Monkey's Paw, which was released in 2013, if you may have seen that one. The writers are also some of the executive producers of this show. Thomas Vitale, known for producing the series TV show Slasher. I don't know if anybody here knows of the series Slasher, but Slasher is a horror anthology TV series. So season 1 is a specific killer. Season 2 was another type of story. Season 3, and now I believe they're on season 4. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Slasher is not a bad series, and he is producer for that one. So you have Thomas Vitale, Brett Simmons, and Sam Sykes, as well as Chuck, in this helping create this movie. Hey, Rainey, how are you? So the store scene is an actual comic book shop. And it is a comic book shop. I believe it's in Louisiana. And in the store, like when you see it, you see that it's End Books 2, a comic book and hobby store in Lafayette, Louisiana. And in this comic book shop, you get to see a few different nods to other movies. And I'll get into that here very soon. I am fabulous. I can't complain, Rainey. I've got a cup of coffee. I barely noticed that's the girl this one time at band camp. Oh, yes. She also played Willow in Buffy. And she also played in American Pie. Wait a minute. I know the actress on that banner. Yeah, she's pretty friggin' famous. She's been in lots of different TV series and movies. We are being rated by a bicycle of death. Bicycle! Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Hi, the Dead Gnome. Hi, Neuroonics. Hello, guys. Hello. Welcome. I hope you guys had a great stream with Bicycle of Death. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome. You're just in time for some horror chat and deep dives. We are discussing You Might Be the Killer. Hello, Devil Dog. Welcome. Yes. Best comic book shop in Louisiana are BSI in Metairie and More Fun in New Orleans. Oh, nice, Lament. How are you, Devil? How are you, Bicycle? How are you? What did you do in your stream today? And can I get a shout out for a Bicycle? Fran Krantz, the male lead, was also in Joss Whedon's Dollhouse. Yes, he was. And Cabin in the Woods. Doing well. Diablo 4 seasonal druid. Nice, Bike. Are you enjoying your druid? I think I might. I don't know if I'm tossed up between a druid and a necro. I'm playing Monday night. Nice. Allison. Yes, that's who she is. Yes. So guys, if you are hanging out and watching streams on Twitch, go check out my friend Bicycle of Death. His link is in the chat. If you look there, it's posted twice because it's so nice. Check him out. He plays a lot of different games, Warhammer, Diablo, 7 Days to Die, a bunch of fun games. So make sure you check out the link above. And if you're vibing with what he is putting down in his stream, make sure to hit the follow button. Oh, yes. We're having a fun time talking about You Might Be the Killer. I don't know if anybody here has seen this movie, but it was released in 2018. It is a horror comedy slasher. It is a love letter to the slasher genre, and we're just diving into some of the information now. So the filming location for the camp scene is Camp Bon Temps in Bureau Bridge, Louisiana. So if you are in that area, that's the campsite this was filmed at. Also, there's a bookstore, End Books 2, which is in Lafayette, Louisiana. How do I post photos in your Discord? Well, you go to the All Pics channel, Mickey, and that's where you would post them. He is also very knowledgeable on Jeeps and camp building shit. Yes, Bicycle likes survival. So if you're into that stuff, definitely check him out. Yes, Lament. It's Camp Bon. Hold on here. Camp Bon Temps in Bro. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Bridge, Louisiana. That's where the camp scenes were filmed. So if you're over there and you want to check out the camp, that's where it's at. So the script was written in 3 weeks and filmed in 12 days and edited in just 2 weeks. Like I said, this movie was concepted on Twitter in a Twitter thread, which I find pretty friggin' amazing, where somebody wrote something and then it turned into an entire story on Twitter and then taken from Twitter and wrote into a movie, and it was written in 3 weeks. Filmed in 12 days, man. That's crazy. Hello, Paul. Thank you so much for sacrificing your soul. 55 friggin' months, dude. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you. How are you, Paul? Bon temps is French for a good time. Ooh. Yeah, you do. You're about to just spray your kids down. Nice. Hi, buddy. Hi. Yeah. Do you mind? No, I'm not coming upstairs. I'm busy. I'm busy. Yes, I'm busy. No, no. But the screamiums will kill you, devil dog. 59 fucking months. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, devil. Mwah. Thank you so very much for re-sacrificing your soul. 12 days. That has to be the shortest turnaround in history of CCOH. You know what? It might actually be. It might actually be. Wait, no. Wasn't there a movie shot in 3 days? Oh, wait. I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm going to have to go through all my notes there, Deadwalk, and find out. Devil, thank you again. And Paul, for your resubs. I greatly appreciate it. That was a huge squirrel moment. I will probably check it sometime today, my Mickey. All right. Allison Hannigan only worked for 2 days during production. She stayed mainly in the comic book shop, but she has a lot going on. So when she took on this show, it had to be shot in 2 days. So her scenes are pretty fun. She is the horror enthusiast that Sam calls up from the camp. He calls his horror enthusiast friend, and her name is Chuck. And you're going to see a lot of nods and homage to the slasher genre here as I go through some of the names as well. Devil Dog likes to ride motorcycles, but never comes to Canada to ride with his friends. I would agree with you, Serial. I would agree. Okay, so the camp scenes were all shot day for night to save on budget. So they save a little bit of money here and save a little money here, day for night. Which a lot of films do also do. So all of it is shot in the evening, right? And that's your day. The nods and homages are so obvious, I can even see them. Yes, they are. This is a big love letter. It is a love letter to the slasher genre. And again, if you haven't seen it, guys, please go and check this movie out. You won't be disappointed. It's cheesy, fun time. And we're going to actually get into some of the homages for You Might Be the Killer. Emma Horn, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to the crypt. Okay, so the killer's mask is from the Legend of the Woodcutter, which was intentionally kept simple. They didn't want an over-complicated mask. They wanted something super simple that was scary and still made you a little like, ooh, that's kind of creepy. And I think they did a really good job, and it's called the Legend of the Woodcutter mask, which this mask is a huge homage to The Mask with Jim Carrey. And you will see in this movie a few sections that will like, hey, that's very similar to The Mask. The slasher genre deserves more love than it gets. 100% lament. It's a fucking fabulous genre. But yeah, you will see that really huge homage to The Mask with Jim Carrey. Nice, M. Nice. Get those limbs, guys. Get those limbs. So the characters' names. So there's Freddy and Nancy, which are nods to A Nightmare on Elm Street. There is Chuck, which is short for Charlotte, and a nod to Chucky from Child's Play. She has red hair and overalls, right? So that is a nod to the Child's Play franchise. You have a nod to A Nightmare on Elm Street. You have a nod to Friday the 13th, specifically Part 2. You also have a nod to Halloween H2O in here as well. We also have Jamie, the final girl. Well, Jamie supposed to be the final girl, but I'm not spoiling it. She's not a final girl. But anyway, she was named after a final girl named Jamie, which, you know, You know who that is. You should know who that is. There's also a reference to monkey shines in here. There is a monkey with cymbals at Chuck's workplace, which is a reference to monkey shines. Has anybody seen monkey shines here? Hush Hush and Sweet Charlotte. The final girl that hates horror. Right? In the comic book shop, you're going to see the sign in the comic book shop saying, "I like big books and I cannot lie." That is referencing Sir Mix-a-Lot's Baby Got Back. And if you don't know that song, you really need to go to YouTube and check it out. Jamie Lloyd, Danielle Harris, and H4 as well. Yep. Scoot Fairy, welcome to the crypt. Thank you so much for the follow. Crap, I hate monkey shines. Yeah, if you haven't seen Monkey Shines, maybe I'm going to add that one to a CCOH. You know what? Let me quickly write this down. Monkey Shines. I'm going to write that down because I want to do a lot of underrated horror movies. I don't want to do mainstream horror. So if you have a suggestion, don't let it be mainstream. Underrated and international is where I like it. If you don't know Baby Got Back, you're too young. You're too young to date me. Right, Macabre? But yes, there's a lot of homage to several films and music in not only just the horror genre, but in the comedy genre itself. There is also a poster for this movie called Mask Maker, which I loved. I thought it was a great slasher movie. A Mask Maker, again, another underrated horror film. A slasher. It's got some really good kills in this one. This movie, Mask Maker, is by Griff First. And again, it is a low budget slasher. I would highly recommend it. The mask is pretty creepy in itself, but it's also a bit meta too on top of that. Oh my goodness. Pixie, thank you so very much for flashing us them tiggle bitties. I appreciate it. If it's the one I'm thinking of, a syringe goes flying at someone's eye and just no. Yeah, the eye torture is horrific. So your girlfriend rolls a Honda playing workout tapes by Fonda. Yeah, it's a great fucking song. I can't see how no one would know that song. Want to feel old? Back to the Future will be 40 years this year. Fuck, I'm older than Back to the Future. I spoke about Mask Maker before, a while back. Mask Maker, it's a decent slasher. I would, if you want to know underrated horror films, come to me. I can give you a fuck ton. I watch a lot of underrated stuff. How I find these underrated horror films is I'll be searching my TV app. I have several apps on my TV that I watch movies on, and I'll just be searching. I'll type a word in like killer, and it'll pop up an array of movies that have the term killer in it. I'll also type in cannibal, or I'll type in, scary mask or mask, and these movies will pop up and I'll watch them. Some of them are worth talking about, others not so much. Darkbreaker, how are you? But Fonda ain't got a motor in the back of her Honda. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns. You can do side bends and sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt. Yep, my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. I am fabulous, Darkbreaker. We're getting way off here singing. Well, technically we're not, because this is a piece in this movie. Okay, anyways, there's also a copy of The Mortal Tally by Sam Sykes, and it is visible in the shop, connecting back to the original Twitter thread. The Mortal Tally is a book written by Sam Sykes, if anyone is interested in that one. Thanks, Sir Mix-a-Lot, for making us squirrel. Right? You gotta love that. Also, I was pointing this out last night. When we were watching You Might Be the Killer. Brett Simmons and Thomas Vitale are both in the comic book shop. They both make cameos in this movie. And the first one is in the aisle, and he is looking for a book, and it's a guy with glasses. And then the next one is going to be in the comic book shop, but at the counter, and it's where Chuck is on the phone talking about the serial killer. Just checked my Plex, and yes, I do have Mask Maker. Nice. Mask Maker is good. Tubi has gotten so used to me. It shows international exploitation films. Oh yeah, my Tubi shows me all of the stuff that I enjoy. But a lot of these films I don't find on Tubi. I find them on other apps and other places. Now, the homages and the nods that I have seen in this movie alone, and there may be even more. I saw Friday the 13th, a direct homage to Part 2. I saw an homage to The Evil Dead, Halloween, H2O, High Tension, and even Lord of the Rings. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings movie. I seen a little bit of everything in this film. Like I said, it's a meta and it's a love letter to the genre. I kind of want to be there. I kind of want there to be a slasher with Sir Mix-a-Lot now, maybe even as the killer. Could you imagine? Could you imagine a big pair of ass cheeks coming at you? The ass collector, exactly. You have been worried about me. I have been fabulous. I have been fabulous, Mickey. No need to worry about me at all. He runs around collecting asses from around the world. Ooh, like chopping them off and putting them in big giant glass jars. So he has a bunch of booty cheeks. We can write a movie, guys. Attack of the Vibrating Cheeks. We can write a movie. Hey, remember, You Might Be the Killer was literally created off of a Twitter thread. We can make a nice trauma-ish, horror movie. That's quite funny. These are how movies are concepted. I'm actually learning how to do my very first horror short. And hopefully you guys will get to see that Monday night. What the hell did I just come into? Hello, Nadra. You came into us discussing a horror movie with Sir Mix-a-Lot, with booty cheeks being the trophy for his serial killer needs. I'm pretty sure Sir Mix-a-Lot needs the money, so he'd probably do it. We would need producers. We would need money to make this low-budget film. We would need actors willing to die and have their booty cheeks cut off. So I know I have a lot of friends that like to make low-budget movies. Backstory, he suffered from ass cancer and is trying to collect the perfect ass so he can be complete again. Oh my God, that is perfect. Perfect. Right there. Nope, Hammer is good to go. MC Hammer? Okay, we've got an ad that's going to be happening here. I think we need to write this down, even if it's a very low budget short horror film. Serial, you live in the same province as me. You, myself, we can get Dan, we can get Monkey, we can get a whole bunch of us. And we can make a little horror short. It doesn't have to be a full feature film. I mean, hell, we have to write the whole thing out. So it could just be like a runtime of like 30 minutes. This could happen. We do have friends. We have friends with movie camera equipment. We can even just use a cell phone. I'm using my cell phone for my little horror short that I'm going to be setting up. By the way, I wanted to be cast as a necrophiliac coroner. I'll drive up and help with errands and set stuff up for free. Yeah, see? We got this. Gonna need an actress who can twerk decently. Oh, yeah, we're gonna need a twerking final girl, I think. Do we want a final girl or do we want everyone dead? That's the question. You need... You need an ass double? So our killer, Sir Mix-a-Lot, is going to be going after male asses with a couple of female asses thrown in there. We don't really have a serial killer that focuses on men only. There is our fucking niche right there. Right there. Nobody does a horror movie slasher about all these guys dying. I'm not ready to go upstairs, buddy. I'm not. No, I know. I'm not ready. No, I'm not ready. He's like, you're ready now, bitch. Oh, my Lord. So, have that. And just like that, he knocks everything down. 12 o'clock. You got 30 minutes, Loki. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. No, no, no. You gotta lay down. Thank God it's plexiglass, hey? Oh, he is tornado as fuck. You have no idea. That's a taste. That is a taste of what I deal with every day. He slimed the fuck out of my arm. Look, he wants to know, Mom, I need your ass upstairs, please. I'm done with this. Calm your purple rocket fucker. Yeah, he is. Loki is very aptly named. His name fits him perfectly, okay? The god of mischief, 110% the fucking god of mischief. That's just a small taste. You guys got a small taste of what I deal with. Gotta come upstairs and help me deal with these chickens. Yeah, he's quite funny. Well, it was great for a little squirrel. Welcome back, guys. Holy shitballs. Yeah, he's a crazy boy. So my thoughts and review on You Might Be the Killer. I really enjoyed it. I feel our dog is Havoc and he lives up to it. I know, and he's only 9 months, man. That's how he wants me to go upstairs. That's how he gets my attention. Is he doesn't bite me. Like, he doesn't put his pressure on me. He just puts his mouth on me and pulls me. That's how I know he wants me to go wherever he wants me to go. Adds to the list of 500 things to write this week. No, now I have to write this goddamn you, write it. I'd love to see it. I want to see this short movie of ours happen. We need a title. We already have a backstory as to why our booty cheek killer does what he does. Hi, Riff. How are you? And so we need to get this movie created. Low budget. We can make this happen. We can literally make this happen. It is a love nom. You got that right. You're doing good. Awesome. I saw something on TikTok that blew my mind. I had no idea after 29 years of watching Scream, Linda Blair plays a small part as a reporter. There's a lot of cool little things that you'll find in movies. Oh shit, here he is. The title is Crack. I think that's perfect. Okay, we need to combine this into a notepad and put it into Discord because we need to make this happen. Dan said he wanted to make a movie, right? I'm coming, buddy. 30 minutes. 30 minutes, my friend. So calm your shit. Lay down, please, so I can finish. No. Lay down. Yeah, booty scratches. Loki loves his butt scratched. I know, right? 27 minutes, dog. He's worse than a kid, man. Thankfully, nothing that he can tornado through is breakable. What's your decision, Riff? Yeah, Loki's like, come on, Mom, please. I want to go to the dog park. No, you leave Captain Spaulding alone. Okay. Back to what I was saying. My thoughts and review. I really enjoyed You Might Be the Killer. It is a love letter to the slasher genre with fun characters and great visuals. Yes, the plot is mainly revealed early on, but it is still a blast to watch. The acting is strong and the meta humor hits all of the right notes. It is a must-see for any slasher fan. I am giving the film a 4 out of 5 limbs. You can watch this on YouTube, aka Google Play, and on Apple TV. I'm telling you to go and watch it. I don't think you'll be disappointed in this film. And in closing, You Might Be the Killer is a celebration of all things slasher. It really is filled with clever nods to horror classics, meta humor, and fast-paced fun story. It is the perfect movie for fans of horror comedies who enjoy a playful twist on the genre conventions. And it does. Again, like I said, you won't be disappointed in watching this movie. It might even become one of your favorite horror comedies. Now, watch out for next Sunday's CCOH. We're going to be discussing Blood-Sucking Bastards from 2015. And we are also going to be watching Blood-Sucking Bastards in the Discord Saturday evening at 6 p.m. Mountain Time if you want to check it out. I kind of liked the plot was revealed soon. It made it more interesting. Yeah, I liked it as well. Returning to the vampire house at my haunt. Nice. That's awesome, Riff. Congratulations. I'm glad you came up with what you're doing. Okay. If you are a fan of some more horror comedy, you're going to want to tune in next Sunday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time for Blood-Sucking Bastards. It is a vampire horror comedy. It should be a lot of fun. Until next time, my ghouls, stay spooky and keep your wooden stakes handy because we're going to go on a vampire spree this Sunday. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching me over on YouTube as a VOD. All right. Now that part's over, we can go back into our just chatting. Oh. You are a blood-sucking bastard. Has anybody here has seen Blood-Sucking Bastards? I have seen it once. I think it's going to be quite fun to show you guys and to discuss it. You've seen it once? No? No? All right, so come into the... No? So Saturday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. We are going to be watching Blood-Sucking Bastards. Was released in 2015. If there is an underrated horror film or international horror film that you would like me to deep dive and research, let me know. You can put it down in the comments. You can put it in Discord. You can hit me up on Instagram or Twitter. You should watch Deep Murder. Deep Murder? Put it in the DM it to me. Custos, thank you for your 23-month resub. Thank you so much. Mwah, and thank you for the hype, sub hype. How are you, Custos? Some, vampires love blood, man. But yes, we'll be deep diving Blood-Sucking Bastards on Sunday. We'll be watching it on Saturday. If there is a film that you want me to deep dive on the horror realm, whether it's an underrated horror movie, I don't want to do mainstream horror movies, but I will do underrated horror films like Intruder. That's a really good film. Monkey Shines. Pop it into the Discord. Hit me up on YouTube, wherever you want. Just let me know. And international horror, if there's an international film. Slight problem. I will be sleeping. I know it's late for you. I was doing a 3 p.m. showing, but no one really showed up at 3 p.m. So I stopped doing the double showings, right? And just did the 6 p.m. one because everyone showed up to the 6 p.m. one. Death House. Death House was pretty decent. A low budget. Death House with Kane Hodder. $1988 Unnameable. Sid Haig, yeah. 555 is a wonderful underrated film. Blood Gnome is an awful underrated film. Okay, so let's put these. Give me a second here. 555. Do you know what year that is? Blood Gnome. Do you know what year Blood Moan in Unnameable? Okay, so it's Unnameable. Okay. 1988 Unnameable. Nymph Killer Mermaid. Zombie Ass? Oh, Lord. You're going to get me to watch that fucking movie, aren't you? Okay, Zombie Ass. We'll see. Today, the back hurts like hell, but I am in good spirits. I also decided after 11 years to buy a Guan Yu statue and start praying to him since I'm a spiritualist, although not Buddhist nor Confucianist. Awesome, Custos. Nice. I did dive into Shocker, but I can do Shocker again. That was a long time ago. I've done a lot of Wes Craven films, like A Serpent in the Rainbow. Sid Haig was in Death House. It was his last movie before he turned 81. Yeah, Death House is another good one. House of Whipcord. June 1974. House of Whipcord. 1974. But yeah, you guys have even more. If you're over on YouTube, put them in the comments section. I'd love to hear what other movies you want me to deep dive into. We have a few months before summer, and then Coffee Chat of Horrors goes on hiatus because summertime. CCOH season will end in June sometime. I'm not sure what part of June, but it'll end in June, and then again we'll pick back up in October. But I might actually be moving in the fall. We'll see. If things go well, I will probably be moving in the fall. I got to talk to him about the CryptoCon 2019 in St. Joe in person before he turned 81. Nice, Riff. That's awesome. House of Whipped Cream. Yeah. Now, House of Whipped Cord. Ra, I forgot to tell you, you got to look at a movie called Sweet Host Hostage with Linda Blair. Can you give me a few minutes? Can you give me a few minutes? Go lay down before Mr. Burnett gets you. I am moving into the States. Crypticon. Sorry. No worries, Riff. It's all good. We have a serial killer who uses Siri, and Siri fucks up everything he says all the time. And then we have Regal. I love Regal. She started Regal Knees, and it's very contagious. So don't worry about it. Yeah, and that's what he does. I need a slobber emote. Yeah, I'm working on Loki's emote. I got it. I just have to upload it now to YouTube, to Twitch. Every minute of real time is like 7 to a dog. Oh my God, he has no concept of time. He has no patience and no concept of time. He's like, bitch, let's go. He knows he's going out today. Plus, mom is downstairs. She's not with me, loving me, rubbing me, doing mom things with me. I am fluent in series. Yes, thanks to Serial. Gotta admit, you might have chosen the worst possible moment to move into the U.S. I don't know. I think moving to the U.S. beforehand was probably a really bad idea. Now, not so much. But we may be moving in the fall. Yeah. We've changed our destination, though. We're not sure if it's going to be Texas. We just want out of the freezing temperature. You know what I mean? The -40 weather. That's where we want to move away from. So we have been looking in other states, usually the southern area, because temperature-wise, Texas might be too hot. I don't know, Serial. Texas, 108 degree Fahrenheit weather, it might be a little too much. Do you know what I mean? Texas just got a foot of snow. I don't know if it'd be any better down there. I'm not overly worried about the snow. Tennessee has no income tax. Is Tennessee a good state? I don't want to move to a shitty state. And I know there are shitty states. I'm just not going to say which ones, but I know there are shitty states. Well, if you do come to South Carolina, we can hook up and do a few horror things. Arizona. A foot of snow is nothing. No, a foot of snow is not nothing. Houston is really cool. Haunted house there. It's not bad. I lived there for a few years. Tennessee, I'd move there. Tennessee. I have my family in New York is moving. They're moving out of New York because New York is just a shit place now. So they're moving out and they're moving to Tennessee, but they're not there yet. Southern Carolina only has one problem. They always get hit with hurricanes. Yeah, see, that's something I don't want to do is hurricanes. I grew up on an island and hurricanes were a second nature to us, and I don't want to live through that again. Louisiana has all the spooky stuff you could ever want. Yeah, Louisiana, I was actually looking at Louisiana. Although it's a dry heat, so it's still different. It is. We have a dry heat here, but it's 108. The hottest in Alberta we get is 33 degrees Celsius. And that's hot. And that's not even close. That's like 80 degrees Fahrenheit. That's why the tip of America's dick is amazing. No snow, but also doesn't ever get to 100 Fahrenheit and no state income tax. So Florida has no state income tax. Don't come to Maine. We're one of the highest tax states. I live in the highest tax country in the world. Johnny Cash, yeah, he was. Florida, Clearwater. Wish I could move out of New York. My family is moving out, Nadra. We were born and raised in New York. The only one that's staying is my mom and my sister. But my aunts, my cousins, they're already moving out. Some of them already moved to Carolinas. Others have moved to Texas. Now my cousins and my aunt, two of my aunts and my cousins are moving to Tennessee. Her son has already moved to Tennessee with his wife, so they're already there. I don't know. What parts of Tennessee are really bad to be in? Memphis is not a good place. Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg are tourist attractions, and Chattanooga, not too bad. Nashville, well, it's not bad unless you like country music. Here they go again. Yeah. Tennessee, some people don't want to live there, but that's for political reasons and certain issues that are in the states. Don't go to New Mexico, though. I'd move back to Louisiana in a heartbeat, but the mismanagement and political corruption is unreal, which makes the husband-shaped object not want to live there. I don't blame them. You know what? There's a lot of shit everywhere. I think North Carolina has the most haunted hostelry, Waverly Hills. It's been abandoned since the 1950s, though. Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, Heavy and I were talking about it. We were like, we were looking at the temperatures on where we wanted to move in Texas. And I'm like, if we move there in the fall, at least you can sort of kind of climatize. I said, but the summers are going to be fucking hot. And he's a hot guy to begin with. So I don't know. I think it might be too hot. That's one of the reasons like Florida was too humid. But yeah, we've been looking around in lower states because I don't want frigid fucking temperatures. I don't mind a little bit of snow. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind a little bit of snow. I don't mind 30 Fahrenheit weather. I don't want minus 40 anymore. Same, born on SI and moved to LI when I was 9. We were the only ones left on LI after my aunt passed away from COVID and her husband moved. Yeah. I grew up on Long Island, Suffolk County, Nidra. The fellow streamer that lives there. Oh, nice. In Houston, I have a lot of friends that actually live in Texas. My father lives in Texas and my half-sister. Houston has some great metal clubs. Well, Texas has Texas Frightmare, which... that caught my eye. Mississippi gets more than Wisconsin these days. Oh, really? Tennessee is very humid. Missouri is not that humid. I think Illinois can get humid, but not as bad as Tennessee. Suffolk for life. Nice. I grew up in Patchogue, Medford, Nadra. Near the Gulf, the heat is not too bad. I heard the panhandle of Texas is not too bad. I lived there in an hour southeast of Houston. So for me, I don't want to live in a big city. I'd like to live in a small town or a small city. So outside of San Antonio, outside of Dallas, outside of those kind of places, right? Electric prices are going up in the U.S. You should see what I pay for electric, Moon. Maybe I'll go over one of my utility bills one day just to tell you how fucking expensive our utilities are here. Relic the Clown lives and works there. Nice, Riff. Hey, stay tapping. How are ya? Missouri is really humid. You were shocked. I'm going to have to look at a map and see where all these other places are. Because I know, like, I grew up on Long Island. Long Island has been hit like hurricane, and it gets fucking humid in August. Like, humid. And the cold isn't bad in New York. Not at all. It does get a lot of snow, but I don't mind a little bit of snow. Does your TikTok work, Rhea? I hear the app is gone. No, the app is not. TikTok is no longer banned. And I do use TikTok, but it is TikTok is still out there. It's still working. Let's see. An FR, you should consider moving to Ireland. Talk about perfect weather. Super humid, yeah. The only issue is I have my animals, and to go into the EU, it's a lot of bullshit. My girlfriend just moved back to England. And it was $4,000 for her dog to fly. $4 fucking grand. Her ticket wasn't even that much. Her dog was a medium-sized dog. $4 fucking grand. Arkansas has the Ozark Mountains. Ooh, Arkansas. I'm gonna look into these places. Hello, DJ. How are you? Whatever you do not move to Shreveport, Louisiana. It's literally the worst place on the continent. Ooh, Shreveport. Ooh. I got banned to TikTok over last night. Oh, okay. But Loki in the kilt would be amazing to see. Loki would be fucking adorable in a goddamn kilt. So the Southern Missouri bike, it's going to be 1923 a kilowatt. shit. I can't. I don't know what ours is. I'll have to go and take a look, Moon, and I'll let you know. In 3 years, it'll be over 24. Yeah. I don't know if we do by kilowatt. I'll have to look. I'll take a look and I'll let you know, Moon over Miami. Not like our mountains we live by. No, I don't know. I've never been over there. I mean, our mountains, the Rocky Mountains, I've been to numerous times. I love the Rockies. Apple might be removed it from the App Store. I read an article about a woman who refused to buy an iPhone 16. Okay, so it may be removed off of Apple. It's still on my phone. I don't know. Mind you, I'm not in the U.S., so it wasn't banned here. But isn't it unbanned? Because Whoozy Whatsy got into office and he unbanned it. I don't really want to say their names, but yeah, we were hoping to be moving in fall of 2025. That's the hope. I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but that's the fingers crossed. It's no longer banned. They have an extension. It's back in operation. It is for 90 days while he fights to keep it. Okay, so it is for several days. It's up for several weeks now. Trump gave TikTok a break. Carrot Top unbanned it. 75 days? I don't know, Wickedy, if you can download it. I never got rid of the app, so I don't know. Instead of saying extension, we should call it a French tickler. I know for me, the app never went down. And when I did go on the app on the 19th, when it was banned for Americans, I was still seeing my American friends' content. With a full beard. From what I have heard, that guy did this. I don't know. That's the conspiracy theory as of right now, Darkbreaker. Hello, Jake. How are you? Who knows? Who knows? There's a lot of conspiracy theories out there on why and what. Does anyone really care? Like, seriously? Does anybody really care? I think there's more important things to fucking worry about than TikTok being banned. But hey, you know, it was aliens. Yeah. They came down and they fucked with TikTok. Yeah, we in the US got a notification that it was banned. Yeah. Aliens, of course, was a good flick. You're okay dealing with a back injury? I hurt my back last Saturday, slipped and fell. Ooh, that sucks. Here is some juju for everyone with a back injury, because we have a couple with an injury. Damn it. I thought the aliens were supposed to be revealed, right? I'd like to really see what's going down in Area 51. Aliens lock their ships when they come near Earth. Can you just imagine a bunch of aliens flying by and everyone in the UFO is like locking their fucking sides up? Don't stop here. Don't stop for directions. These bitches are crazy. They revealed themselves, opened their trench coats, and flashed us all. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate that. I watched Predator triple feature yesterday, and I was going to move on to Aliens vs. Predator and the Aliens franchise, so that's coming soon. Nice. I'm coming, buddy. You don't have to pull me upstairs. I know. I'm doing it. Yes, I get it, my little tornado of hell. Earthlings, go fast, right? They should activate the cloaking device, right? When they land. Would I suck alien boobs? Probably, Cereal. If it's looked like a boob, you'd probably suck it. We have a joke in New Mexico that you visit and stay because your car got stolen. Yeah, Loki's like, come on, Mom. It's time now, bitch. Let's go. I'm glad we can all have laughs. It's definitely a good time. But yeah, I don't think the aliens are stopping by here anytime soon. I think they came. They're like, fuck this place. Apologies for repeating. Tonight's movie is a special one for me, as yesterday was the creator of my favorite franchise birthday. So going to be screening a couple of his works at 8 p.m. GMT and 1 p.m. Central. So if you're in the Discard, Darkbreaker is going to be playing some movies here in about a half hour. or about an hour if you want to go and watch movies with Darkbreaker. And I guess it is about that time, guys. It is about that time. We are going to do our credits. Thank you all for hanging out with me on your Sunday morning, afternoon, or evening. I do greatly, greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our deep dive into You Might Be the Killer. Again, you can find it on Apple TV and on YouTube. On YouTube, it's like $4.99 Canadian. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. Ace, I hope you feel better. Sailor, I hope you feel better. And I hope anyone who has a back injury, I hope you guys feel better. I hope your Sunday is pretty awesome as you are. And I want to say, Custos, thank you for your 23-month resub. Lament with the Tiggle Biddies. Devil Dog with the 59-month resub. Paul Schultz with the 55-month resub. Bicycle of Death with the raid. And Stumpleton for coming in. I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday. Thank you so much for your support. Monday night, we are going to be checking out Diablo 4. No, because my key is not working anymore, Rainy. But I'll go into that. I'll go into that tomorrow. I can't seem to get my key to work. For some reason, it's just not working. I love your guts, Devil Dog. You have a great day, and it was awesome seeing you. Have a fun time, Macabre. But yes, Monday night, we're going into Diablo 4. Season 7 has dropped. I also have a Season 7 battle chest to give away for our stream tomorrow night. So if you're in Diablo and you don't have Season 7, make sure you come by the chat and hang out, because I will be doing a giveaway for Season 7 if y'all want. What else? Oh, also keep an eye out. I'm going to be dropping my horror short video tomorrow. For those of you that don't know, I have been creating a short horror film. It's actually going to be a short horror announcement, but it should be soon. Yeah. I finished the first half yesterday. I have to finish the second half today after CCOH. But anyways, if you've missed the VOD, if you missed the live chit chat about You Might Be the Killer, you can check out the VOD with chapters over on my YouTube channel, as well as a ginormous playlist of Coffee Chat of Horrors of what I have done over the past 7 years. Coffee Chat of Horrors is almost 8 years old. That's insane. Anyways, guys, I love your guts. Have a great rest of your weekend. I hope your Monday is as awesome as you are, and I will slash yous all later. Bye.